Hello and welcome back to the Flourgoldwizards channel. I'm Jason, a part-time gold prospector based in Wisconsin. And today we're going to do another episode of In the Can. What's the can? This is the can. It's my 15,000 subscriber giveaway can. We're really coming up on 15,000 subscribers fast. And when we hit that number, we're going to make a video and pick a random commenter with the random comment generator. And we're going to give a whole pile of gold and other goodies that people from around the world mailed to me and Rigby, my mining partner, just to give away. So let's see what's going in the can today. Now we've got a whole mess of stuff to look at and get through today. So I'm going to start right off the bat here. Now I got a letter from Secret Creek Prospecting. Now he went ahead and he bought some PAYDIRT from me a while back. Let me get that out of that darn glare. I'll wait till you see what that is. And he sent me some stickers and a gold buck and a little letter here. He said, "Thank you for the cool Uperlite rock and light. Real cool. I am forwarding the PAYDIRT I bought from you to Oregon Stacker. He wanted to do a video on it and panning with son or wife. My recent stickers, new ones coming soon." And here's some of the stickers he sent me. And I do talk to Kirk over at Secret Creek offline quite a bit. And these are some pretty cool stickers indeed. I like that one. Look at that thing there. That's very cool. And along with that stuff, he sent what's called a gold buck. 5 Utah gold bucks. Now this, if I'm not mistaken, has gold built right into it. Kind of like a gold foil or something. Is that not cool? It says 1/200th troy ounce 24 karat gold for circulation in Utah. Well, if I ever roll through Utah, I hope I have this in my wallet. I'm going to have one on you, Kirk. Thank you very much. That's going in a safe spot for now. We'll figure out exactly what to do with that. Thank you very much, sir. Moving on down the line. I got a letter from Ward's Corner. Now he bought some PAYDIRT from me as well, and in return he sent me a letter just kind of out of the blue here. It says, "Thanks for the PAYDIRT. They were both fun and challenging. The included rocks are pretty nifty too. Rocks from my place require freight, so I thought I'd send a little something for the boys and a couple extra for your giveaways. Keep finding the shiny stuff and making videos. I'll keep watching them. Sincerely, Ward." Now look at these cool coins he made up. Or I don't know if he made them or he's just got them somewhere. But these are just your run-of-the-mill average modern quarters from different locations. And it's got a little dog print stamped right in them. Let's see if I can pull in on that a little bit. Look at that. Those are cool as all get out. Even got little dog fingerprints in there. Pad prints. Very, very cool. And I'm going to figure out exactly what to do with those. I'm going to throw one of them in the can for sure. I think Mrs. Wizard wanted one. But those are going to find a good home. I thank you guys a lot. Let me take a slight break. Let's see what's in here. That's right. All right, we're going to pick this back up in a minute. Next in line, we got some PAYDIRT on this half of the table right here. Oh, did I mention I got these a while back from Liza Jane? She had these made up. Some gold prospecting logbooks. I still have 2 of those. And one of those definitely goes with the can, and another one's probably for my patron members. But they look cool as bookends. Because they are. Well, they're books and they're on the end. But anyway, I did a gold PAYDIRT swap with Heidi and Conan from, well, Heidi and Conan's Gold Prospecting. And I've yet to see them make the video of the stuff that I sent them. They've been on the road and they're quite busy. They're doing a whirlwind tour around the country. But they went ahead and they sent me some PAYDIRT here. And a little astronaut on there. Looks like he's smoking a cigar. And we got some PAYDIRT from 3 Nuggeteers. One of my favorite channels out there. Those guys are out in the Yuba River. They've got a really good claim out there. And I got 3-gram bags from those guys. And they also sent some snacks for the dogs. Some Newman's Own dog snacks. Well, those are gone. It's just taken me so long to do this stuff. Those treats don't last long around here. So what I'm going to do with that stuff there is I'm going to do some sluicing today. Now I have a number of sluices, and these couple here I just got done making. As you can see, I always put an indicator mat up on the top, and I put VDR mat I get from Infinity Prospecting in them. So these are basically brand new sluices, and I have my cleanup sluice right here. And Infinity Prospecting sent me this oversized, basically a mini sluice, but it's got a power head on it. So I think we're going to do is, I'm going to try this baby out today. I have yet to put water to that thing, and we're going to run some of this stuff over my new sluice right there. Back in a bit. All right, as you can see, I have that brand new sluice all set up. Now, I'm not sure what the best water flow, pitch, etc. is with this one being just a little bit wider, but the VDR cleanup sluice that I have, which is only about this wide, likes it right around 8-degree pitch, and I'm not sure what the water flow would be because I always run it with my bilge pump speed controller here. You see, let's pull in on that. I get that from Washington Beach Mining, and you know, I just turn it up or down to what the material is telling me to do when I run these things. So that's probably what we'll end up doing with this one as well. And I think I have that set at 8 degrees right now. I have a little app on my phone that I check it with, and we'll start it off from there. So I'm going to start peeling open these bags of 3 Nuggeteers Yuba River Gold, and we're going to put it in a pan, wet it down, and start feeding it in there. Get that baby opened up. One. Well, let's give it a smell. It smells like California. All right. 1 bag. Now they didn't send this for the can. I just went ahead and I bought these 3 bags just to help support those guys. California has been ravaged by all those darn fires, and I don't know if they got out to their claim as often as they probably would have liked to. So I just figured I'd buy some bags of pay dirt off of them because it's really good pay dirt. It comes right off of their claim, and there's always a lot more than what you buy. Now, I don't see any gold just looking at it like that. And typically I run this stuff through my kitchen type strainer device and do different classifications running it through different equipment, but we're just going to pound it through as is. Let me add a little bit of water and we'll begin. And we've added a little bit of water just so it's not going in there completely dry. And we'll let all the bubbles get out of there, make sure it's all good and wet all the way down to the bottom. And we'll take a little bit of jet dry and we'll throw it right in our tank right here. See that? Yeah. I don't want to add too much. That might be too much, but we'll be just fine. If we get a little suds pile in there, that's no big deal. So let me get this thing fired up. Let me turn the camera up there like such. And I'll turn on the speed controller. And here comes the water. I'll start off just a little bit slower than I probably should. Gain speed from there. We'll get all the bubbles out. And we'll start shoveling in there. There's hardly any bubbles in there. I think that jet dry gets rid of bubbles too. Let's begin. 1 scoop. Here we are, look at that big old piece of gold right there. I gotta get that down in there. Well, you can't see that gold in that material when it's dry. And if I'm not mistaken, there are all kinds of pieces of gold that I can see. Let me throw a camera down in there, put my fat finger out of the way. Yeah. That one right there, where is my finger here? That one right there is a really long piece. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn this thing off just for a second. I got to see that. Look at that. That's 1 scoop. You saw it. Look at all that gold in there. This is going to be absolutely crazy. we're still scooping. Now I don't have all that much scooped into there yet, and I noticed there's plenty of gold showing up in here, and there's gold down in here. I've been turning it up and down and this and that. Now I haven't gotten this turned up enough yet, and you can tell that by all that light material still in these drop riffles and little spinnerets right here. Now that could be a couple of different things. Not enough water, which I doubt, because I had it turned up a good amount, and it was kicking the gold out of this area down into these areas. So what I need to do is adjust my pitch just a little bit to get these drop riffles to spin around and kick that lighter material out of there. Now, why do I want that out of there? Well, I could have just panned the whole works, but I don't want to. At least not right now. What I want to do is be left with mostly gold and a little bit of black sand, and this is going to do the job. I just have to figure out the right pitch and water flow, so we're going to do that right now. I'm going to jack that pitch up just a hair, and I'll probably end up turning the water up a little bit more than it is, and I think we'll be on the money. Now what I did is I just added a little 1.5 or 2 inch piece of insulation under there just to give me a little bit more pitch, and it did. It worked instantly. Now you see those drop riffles spinning around there a little bit. I didn't turn the water up at all. That's all it needed right there. Now I can go ahead and turn the water up just a little bit. And I'm going to. Here we are. And now with that just a little bit of extra pitch, you can see that material jumping around in there quite well. We won't have nearly as much material to pan through as we would running it the way we were before. And the gold is still staying put right up on top there. Let's go ahead and finish the rest of this material off just the way it's running right now. Let me grab another scoop of that. Oh, this stuff is tasty. And we'll throw it right on there, just like that. Oh yeah. And it's all run. As you can see, there is plenty of gold in the sluice. Now, I really fed that on there fast. I'm kind of doing a little bit of testing with this particular product they sent me. And I have noticed that I've been feeding it pretty fast because there's some pretty big chunks of gold. Right about, I'd say about halfway down right there. But they're big flat pieces. Like pieces of paper or corn flakes, as Mike Pung would say, getting rolled down. There's some nice looking chunks right up in there. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this water down. Then we can really see the gold showing up. Yeah, look at those big old pieces right there. Lots of dust and pickers and flakes everywhere you look. Very, very cool. So next thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna give it an inspection here. You can see it better with the water down low like this. And I do see some gold. Let's see, about halfway down right there, yep. And I'm not sure if I see much down in here, but it is all black material left in there. Maybe a couple of pieces of quartz that got wedged in there. So I'm gonna take this, put it off to the side. I'm gonna grab all my tailings here. I'm gonna pan those out quickly, see if there's any losses. Then we're gonna pan that out and see what it looks like. And weigh it up. Just like that. And I'll pump a little water in there. If I can. Come on, you. Get pumping. Yeah, a little bit more. There. That should do it. All right, here's our tailings. We'll go ahead and give those babies a pan. I'm gonna add just a little bit more jet dry to my fresh, clean water here. That material wasn't all that dirty, but it was a little bit dirty. I wanna make sure we got this material all juiced up good. Make sure the gold settles through all that heavy stuff there. There was a good amount of black sand in there, that's for sure. You guys saw that sluice. It was black, black, black. And there was a good amount that got kicked out of the sluice into my tailings pail here. We'll go ahead and take our time. And we got most of that light stuff off of there, and that is quite a bit of black sand material. And I did notice a couple of chunks of lead here and there. And these XP pans, I don't know how long they've been around, but since I got mine, I'm in love with these things. The color, the design, the weight, everything about them. It's got that snake skin on there. There's 3 different surfaces, or 4 really smooth snake skin. These small little riffles right here and these larger riffles. It's a pan for the ages. All right, we're getting that down to the nitty gritty. Let's peel that back and see what's in it. Well, we might as well do this together. And what kind of a test would it be if we didn't do it together? So let me get that. Well, that's that last of the last black sand in there is the heaviest of the heavy. And that takes a little bit of time, so I'll probably fast forward this part right here. But I will leave the camera run. Looks like I see a little piece of metal there. Metal wire or something. A little copper, chunk of copper wire. And I'm not seeing any large gold. I do see a couple of small flakes poking through the black sand right here. Let me push that right up. Give it a tap. And boy, I'm impressed. I am impressed. The amount of gold that we saw in that sluice was, in my opinion, incredible. This is really something. And I only see actually 1 piece of gold right there. Let me spread that out a little bit. Come on, you. And I do have my glasses on. Look at that. I'm going to put that piece of gold under my finger right there because it's rolling around a little bit. I can feel it. It's just a little round flake. Look at this. 1, maybe 2. There's 1 tiny little infinitesimal little dot right in front of my finger right there. That's it. This piece of gold and that little teeny infinitesimal dot right there. That's what was in the tailings of all that gold we saw in the sluice. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I think that is absolutely incredible. That PAYDIRT technology works 100%. I'm sold on it. And anybody who tries that stuff out and plays with it just a little bit, you're going to be sold on it too. So let's go ahead and see what was in the sluice. And here's all the material that was left over. I'll fan that out so I can show you just how much. And probably an 1/8 inch all the way across the bottom of the pan. And there is some lighter material in there. Here we are. Let's pan it over these big ones here again. Let me grab a little bit more of that water. This is really going to be something to see. I saw some amazing gold in that sluice. And that lead must be in here too. I didn't see any lead in that in the tailings at all. I just love that thing. I might use that sluice right there. There, I just saw a piece of lead roll off there. I might use that sluice right there on the beach, because this stuff works well. You just have to have the right pitch and right water flow for beach sand. And I do have some of that stuff here, and I'll be making a video with some other equipment I got from Coulter Young. Oh boy. Let me go ahead and peel this back one time quickly before I do my final cleanup. Just because I want to see a whole pile of gold. And it's pretty thick in this area right here, and the gold is absolutely starting to show through, as you can see. Let me do this one time. I'll do a couple little pats up top. I'll settle it down, and I'll pull this back, and I don't know, I see a couple of pieces of gold, I guess. Yeah. So this is going to take me a while. There's a ton of gold in here. Let me pan that out and we'll take a look at it all cleaned up. And the gold. Lots of it. There's a mercury dime for size reference. There's some really nice looking big fat flakes in there. We'll get them up and close and personal there. We'll take a look at all that gold. Look at that. There's more pickers in there than I will ever see in 10 lifetimes in Wisconsin, unless I do it full time. All right, I'm going to take that, get it in my little frying pan, dry it out, and we'll see what it weighs. All right, that gold's out on the patio, drying out in a frying pan. And I want to go over briefly my September rewards for Patreon. We've got some giant gold nuggets right here. Here's a big 1.9 grammer. Let me get that thing in the light. Look at that thing all day long. Ooh, it's thick as all get out. And second place nugget right here, a nice long one. That is 1.28 grams. Let me see if I can pan in on them. Sure. Ooh, those are handsome. Now we do gold nuggets every month. First and second place. Let me pan back out. We have a third place, fourth place, fifth, and a lottery. Our third place is 3 bags of PAYDIRT, and 2 for fourth and 1 for fifth. And our lottery for the month is going to be this brand new banjo pan I got right directly from Mike Pung himself. And I'm going to throw a bag of Flourgoldwizards PAYDIRT along with that too. And I'm working on getting all the channel stickers and stuff gussied up, and that all goes with that, along with some lights and other cool stuff. And here's all that gold, all nice and dried out. Look at those nice pieces in there. And plenty of them, plenty. They give that a little swirl. I see some of them other channels swirl it around like that. So I'm gonna swirl. All right, enough swirling. Let's weigh this stuff. Turn my scale on here. And I'm gonna guess this is 3.2 grams right here. Let's dump it right in there. Come on, baby, get weighing. There we go. Up and up and up. 3 grams exactly. Exactly 3 grams. I don't know if you can see that. I'll jack the camera down there. There it is. 3 grams right on the head. I'm happy. You know where that goes? In the can. Let me show you what else goes in the can. And here's all the other stuff that goes along with the can. All kinds of vitamins and minerals and stuff people find with their metal detectors. We got some petrified dinosaur crap right there, and buttons and some coins from Australia and all over the place. There's a giant colossal garnet. I got this here from Crouch over in Australia there. Look at that. Got a big old Herkimer diamond. There's a light in display. Lots of stickers and these beer coasters right here with gold pickers stuck right inside of them, which by the way also came from 3 Nuggeteers. We got some gold moose nuggets from Alaska, from Creed up there, and a bag of garnets, and of course the pile of gold that we've got here. Now we've got this gold right here from the 3 Nuggeteers right here, and I'm putting that in the can. I bought that gold, but I'm putting it in the can. We're getting so darn close to 15,000. Let me tear that out, and we'll dump that back in there, just like such. That goes in the can, and here's all the gold so far that goes with the can when I hit 15,000. We'll dump that right in there. There's all kinds of giant gold nuggets in there. Look at that. 17 grams worth right there. Ooh, and a big opal. That's a lot of gold. Look at some of them pieces in there. Oh yeah. P.S. This bag of pay dirt here, on the back it says Cache Creek Cons. That's from Heidi and Conan. I'm not even going to open that. I'm going to throw that in a can too. Who knows what's in there. And that's going to wrap it up for this episode of Flourgoldwizards in the Can. That can is really getting full, and we just stuffed a whole bunch more gold in it. And 15,000 subscribers is coming a lot more quickly than I thought it would. Looks like we're going to be there within 3, 4, maybe 5 weeks. Things are looking really good, and it's all thanks to you guys. We go out there and have fun, and we just film it, and apparently you guys are enjoying that, and I appreciate it. So until the next episode, like, share, subscribe. Please do leave a comment. It helps build my channel. Definitely check out my Patreon page in the description box below. Flourgoldwizards out.